Howdy, y'all. Now that it's week 2, we're going to be reviewing your top 20 in points and in chase contention heading into round 3 of the NASCAR Cup Series at Circuit of the Americas. I'll be doing this before every race weekend for all Big 3 series. So let's get into it. In 20th, you have Michael McDowell, 82 points out with 43 points. He's a great weekend for bonus point or for good points here, heading into a road course. Expect him to be some dark horse picks. In 19th in the points right now, you have Jonathan Nemechek with 43 points, also 82 points back. And it's a three-way tie for 18th, by the way. Also with AJ Allmendinger, another road course ringer, you can see some big action out of next weekend at Circuit of the Americas. John Nemechek, I don't think, or I'm not expecting to see much of a showing out. And then alone in 17th with 44 points, 81 out, you have Ty Dillon. Once again, there's very few tracks that I see him performing really good at, but just have to wait and see. In 16th and 15th tied, Shane Van Gisbergen and Chase Briscoe. Chase can be decent at road courses, but Shane is where I expect him to jump maybe up into the top 10 this weekend in points. And with his oval prowess, I think this weekend could be a tone setter for the rest of the season. Chase will have his moments in that Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota, but not this weekend, in my opinion. In 14th, we have the 60 of Ryan Preece with 49 points, 76 out. Preece, like all the other RFK cars, has his tracks that he's good at, but not as many as all these other cars in the top 16. Specifically, in 13th and 12th tied are the 4 of Noah Gragson and the 24 of William Byron. Two very different drivers here. Gragson in that front row machine could have a huge season, but William Byron, if he doesn't start off strong, and we haven't seen him be super fast consistently throughout the year always. I mean, he's always Hendrick fast, but he isn't winning race every weekend fast. So kind of concerning for Byron at this point. In 11th, we have Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain, if he just stays consistent, I have no problem with him being where he is in this right or in this standings. And then Brad and Buescher tied. Very different seasons, if you ask me, and how they're going to develop. I think Brad is going to have a much better season than he's had the past few years. I think Buescher's going to have a quieter season. I mean, he's had a quiet top 10 in the points so far. I can't see him having a loud rest of the year. But speaking of quiet, Blaney racking up them stage points to get him 8th in the standings right now. I can only see him staying or advancing. But Suarez, he is at risk, if you ask me, of dropping in the points drastically. Logano, he's also been another sneaky quick car that is lurking up here and should stay for the rest of the year. Zane Smith, on the other hand, and Hosvar, too, are likely taking advantage of this super speedway start to the year and really rolling with it. Elliott, nothing to say here. He's been in contention at the end of both races so far. Same with Bubba. Heartbreak at the end. And Reddick, you've won too. You've gained the trust of a ton of people. I can't see any way he doesn't make it into the top 16 at the end of the year. Thank you all, and goodbye.